I was thinking about that old Far Side comic from, 1982, the one called Cow Tools?
Oh, yeah, I know it. The cow's standing next to these, like, useless blobs of clay she supposedly made.
Exactly. And the whole joke was, cows are dumb, they don't make things. But it turns out that joke is just completely wrong.
Not just wrong, but spectacularly wrong.
Mm.
And we really need to talk about Veronica.
She's the one, right? The 13-year-old Swiss brown cow in Austria.
That's her. And she hasn't just learned to use a tool, she's mastered multi-purpose tool use.
Which sounds a bit like corporate jargon, but in the animal world, that's a massive deal. So today, we're diving into how one cow basically debunked a 40-year-old comic.
It's a classic case of what you might call a gap in observation.
Hmm.
We assumed the intelligence wasn't there because we weren't looking.
And, speaking of missing the tools right in front of us, that's actually a perfect lead-in to our partner for this deep dive, Embersilk.
It really is. Embersilk helps businesses find where AI and automation can make the most impact. So you're not, using a supercomputer just to check your email.
Right. Don't use the wrong end of the tool. If you're looking into AI training or software development, you should definitely check them out at embersilk.com.
A perfect fit for today's topic.
Absolutely. So let's go to Vienna. Researchers are watching Veronica. What did she do that was so different from, say, a cow just rubbing on a fence post?
Okay, so rubbing on a fence, that's passive. You just sort of lean into it.
Right.
Veronica did something active. She picked up a long-handled deck brush, like a heavy-duty broom, and held it in her mouth.
Okay, holding a stick is impressive, but my dog carries sticks all the time. He's not building a spaceship. What's the leap here?
The leap isn't just holding it, it's the flexibility in how she used it. She understood that different parts of the tool do different things.
What do you mean?
So when she had an itch on her back where her skin is thick and tough, she used the bristle end.
For a really deep scratch.
Exactly. She was using these really forceful, rhythmic scrubbing motions. But then she had an itch on her belly and her udders.
Which are super sensitive. You wouldn't want bristles there.
You would not. It would hurt. So what does she do? She flips the tool around.
No way.
Yes. She flips it and uses the smooth wooden handle instead. And she changes her whole motion to these slow, really controlled movements.
Wait, hold on. So she's not just reacting. She's planning. She's thinking, okay, sensitive spot, need the gentle part of the tool.
That is the cognitive leap. It's executive function. She has to understand the abstract idea that this one object has two different properties, sharp bristles, smooth wood, and apply them to solve two different problems.
And we haven't seen that very often, have we?
Before this, convincing proof was pretty much limited to humans and chimpanzees.
And she's doing all of this without hands.
Which is a huge physical constraint. She has to manipulate this big, heavy brush entirely with her mouth. That suggests a really deep understanding of cause and effect.
So is Veronica just the Einstein of cows, or have we just been totally underestimating them?
It's probably less about her being a lone genius and more about her opportunity. She's 13 years old.
And most farm cows don't live that long.
Exactly. And they certainly aren't in these enriched environments with, deck brushes to play with. So these abilities are probably just dormant in most cows.
Waiting for the right conditions to come out.
We think so. And it builds on other things we know. Like, we know cows have great long-term memory. They can remember maize solutions for 6 weeks.
Wow.
And they show something called emotional contagion.
Is that just like panic spreading through a herd?
It's more complex than that. It's closer to empathy. They actually mirror the emotional and physiological states of others. If one cow is calm, others calm down. It's a kind of social intelligence.
So you need that social awareness, that memory, to build up to the kind of complex learning Veronica showed.
That's the idea. She's aware, she remembers, and she adapts.
It just makes you wonder how much innovation is happening out there that we're completely missing. We look for intelligence that looks like ours, with hands that build things.
Right, not mouths that wield brooms. The researchers think this kind of thing is probably widespread. We just need to stop underestimating the minds around us.
The world is likely so much smarter than we give it credit for. We just have to remember to look.
And provide the right environments for that intelligence to show itself.
Thanks for tuning in to this deep dive. If you enjoyed this, please subscribe to the show. Hey, leave us a 5-star review if you can. It really does help get the word out.
Keep looking closer.